So what we're going to do today is do some testing here for the live stream, but I'm also going to be trying to catch the Broncos game that's going on at the same time here. So bear with me. I am in Denver, looking for just to get my initial setup going here so that I can join some of the big boys on the interweb here. And I think we'll just start out with like a par 3 today or something like that. Let's just see what we have going on. Want to get this other one over here set up so that I can kind of see what's going on. So let's do that. Well, just bear with me here, folks. Okay. Let's get this TV turned on over here so, like I said, I can follow along with what's happening. And we'll just take a gander and see what it looks like. All right. So far looking pretty good here. Loving that. So let's see. Mm-hmm. Let's just do us a little par 3 course here. Budget golf guy. Cool. Alrighty, so just waiting on this guy to boot up here. I am running the Mevo Plus down here in the, we call this place Parker Hills Country Club. That's what me and all my buddies have dubbed this place. So we are going to be playing here on the Mevo Plus, regular putting, no webcam putting setup or anything like that. Seems to work pretty good for us. A lot of other guys are really pushing the webcam putting, but with the setup that I have here, we've got the Mevo in the back, kind of in this little protected cubby. We've got the putting green is all one surface here in the simulator, and then when I putt, I just use regular RCT balls. And so these guys here, we just use those. I'm using the Pro V1X, but when we putt, we just putt from right here off to the side of the hitting mat. When we do all of our normal shots, we're going to hit them from right here in the middle. And then my drivers, I move up here just because I have this little bar built back here in this area. And that'll kind of keep everything working pretty smooth for me. So I've tried some other launch monitors in here, and I really just like the Mevo Plus. I actually have a square for the channel that I got the other day. Haven't tested or hit that at all. But let's just see how this goes for us here. We'll hit a few shots and play around. So being that I am testing, I can't really tell right now what's going on with this status or taskbar here. I don't know why we can't move that, but that's okay. We'll see what we got here. We'll see what we got. All right, not bad, not bad. So like I said, when we do our putting, we'll set it up right there, off to the side. And this looks pretty good. I did forget to see what the stimp was, so let's check that real quick. The course setup, and we're on stimp 12. Okay. Okay. So just stimp 12, 16. I'm gonna play this about like a 17-foot putt. And as you can see, I hit it a little hard. So from this spot right here on the ground, I've got about 12 feet to my screen. All right. All right, we're getting her all going here. So on this one, we got a 69-yard shot. Let's just see what the heat map is looking like up there. And we'll do a little aim. Ooh, okay, so we're breaking off that way. We kind of want to land right there. So about 66 yard shot. Ooh, a little short. Test out this bunker game. And sent it off right. Ooh. This is what'll happen when you get in these bunkers. There we go. Cool. All right, so 129. Oh, a little pull. Now, like I said, this one's just the first live stream here. We're going to be doing lots more of these. Just wanted to get stuff set up and kind of see. This is my first experience with any type of OBS software or anything like that. So we're just trying to get it all figured out. Go in there. Oh, it just ran right across the hole. Hammered it. That's embarrassing. Well, so far as you can see, if you played any of the SGT events on Gspro or anything, you can see why I'm not up there on the leaderboards. But that's okay too. This is still what I love to do and just enjoy it so much. All right, we got a long putt here. Not a ton of break to it, which is nice. But she's about a 36 footer. So I'm going to play this about 3 screens. Okay. Makes sense. And this one, we'll just go left edge and try and put it right in there. Cool. Alrighty. Now, if there's anybody watching right now, it doesn't look like there is, but if there's anybody that's out there and can give me any recommendations on if I need better audio settings or anything like that, you just let me know. Chime in here on the live chat. We'd love to see you get some engagement. Okay, 86 yards. really the whole idea of this is just to show you guys that chipping and putting and all that stuff works great on the Mevo Plus. All right, so this one we got, it's downhill quite a bit. Or not quite a bit, it's downhill a little bit in moving from the right to the left. So we're just going to try and aim her out there to the right just a little bit and see what happens here. Keep trundling. Boom. Some high quality Mevo putting for you. So just while we're in here looking at it, my place is kind of a mess at the moment, but if we move over to this one here, well, like I said, still working on all that, trying to get that figured out, but I will play around more with this, but we'll just knock out this first video here of grabbing me some familiarity with this process, seeing how all this goes. But really, you know, basically what my channel is all about here is we're just here to have fun. You know, I built this in my backyard, started out in a very budget friendly version of just a net and a hitting mat like most people do, and quickly morphed into getting a Mevo Plus launch monitor. I bought this thing back in 2020 when they kind of first came out, and so push that one. But I've basically put this thing together in different stages like most of us do. I've gone through the growing pains with the Mevo Plus with a lot of the issues early on, and overall it's been pretty great. I've had a few hiccups here and there, but overall it's been pretty great. I really enjoy the fact that it sits behind you. It's not up here off to the side. Like I said, I got the square and it sits right here, but I don't necessarily know that I love that. At Parker Hills Country Club here, we tend to enjoy some libations from time to time. And if you get guys that are enjoying libations, it gets kind of rowdy. You know, those alcoholic beverages can cause some swing faults and some shanks. And so I don't necessarily want that. Give us just a touch more audio. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So sometimes on these little chips, I'll move them back to this back kind of third of my hitting mat. And this one's got all kinds of crazy run happening there. And just didn't hit that hard enough. That's on me, not the launch monitor. And you'll find most of that here. This is going to be on me, not on the launch monitor. It does a pretty good job. Oh, okay, we'll try another chip and see that that released all the way off. This almost looks like a little better angle for me though here. And come back. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hit that one a little harder, send her through. See if it decides to come back into that circle, or just keep going all the way off. Cool. Well, this is a tough one. Whatever course I just chose here, this Double Eagle Golf Club Par 3, that's a brutal green. But I really do love the graphics and the gameplay experience here. Get up there. Stay. Thank you. Triple bogeys are always fun. You know, one of the big reasons I ended up starting to do this and getting myself in position here is because of Ben over at Triple Bogey Golf. Love that guy. Have really appreciated his content and what he's bringing to this community here. So I figured if I could, you know, do something similar and bring some smiles to some people and some ideas for their simulator setups, I would love to be able to do that. All right, let's hit us a nice little 50 degree. We'll try and hit this guy a little hard. Okay, good shot. Okay. This one's looking pretty good here as well. And we've got about a 20-foot putt. We got a touch of break. Aim. Didn't hit hard enough. But yeah, still curious if anybody's out there watching. Anybody wants to give me some feedback here, I would love that. Cool. Should have checked the heat map on that one apparently, because we're going to roll off the green again. I can't say that I've ever actually played this one. Maybe I have, but I just chose a par 3 just for this first streaming, just to kind of make it go a little quicker for us. All right, so since this one isn't one of those short guys, we'll move it up to the middle of the mat. Shoot! get a check-in on this Broncos game here. We got Denver up 7. Buffalo's got 3 just starting the second quarter. That's pretty interesting. Yep. Nope, you're fine. I'm live streaming. That's what's on YouTube right now. That's how it looks up there. Go watch it inside. I'll get 2 viewers. Sign it up under your name there, girly. And then just bear with me here. I'm going to put this on mute for a second. All right, we're back. Back in action here. Sorry, I had to grab some water. Let's see what we got going on. 108 par 3. Let's just check a heat map on that guy. See what we're looking at. Test. Test. Okay. Looks like everything's still working. 108. What club did we grab? A little 50-degree here. Thanks, Allie. How's it showing up for you there, audio-wise? Boom. Okay. So the whole deal here again is to show you what I'm working with on my setup. I got the Mevo Plus. Putting seems to work phenomenal for us over here. The only issues we ever do have really are the occasional ghost putt or something like that, where some static gets involved and the ball just zoom straight across the green. But that's why I keep this stuff here in the house. Keep this static spray. It works pretty good. You just cover the floor with it, spray it down, but it doesn't happen a lot. Every once in a while it does. You do that and it seems to knock that stuff right out, so you don't have to worry about it. All right. And then I have had a couple of guys over here with some higher swing speeds. They'll be swinging and get the duck hook out of it. Some decent players, they'll get the duck hook, but as a slicer, I don't really ever run into that problem. And my driver seems to read pretty well with the Mevo Plus. That one that we've had the problems with was actually a Ping G425. It's got those weird little ridges right across the crown of the club. And that'll cause some issues. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, boys, let's let's get some. Get some. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is what we're looking for. We want the community. You don't have to be golfers. People that just want to enjoy time at their house. You know, you can do something like this fairly affordably. My wife may disagree with that, but all in all, I built an addition on the back of my house here, and I'm probably somewhere around the $15,000 mark, which is, you know, it's relatively affordable for this level of stuff that we're talking about here. Some launch monitors by themselves are upwards of $20,000. I've got this whole building here. And I'll introduce you more to the rest of the bar crew that I have, but I've got my kids over on the other side playing some basketball and stuff right now, and I don't necessarily want them in these videos, at least at this point. If we start doing some golf videos and stuff, but, you know, we'll try and keep them kind of anonymous at this point. But right now, the whole idea that we're looking for is just build a decent little community. I'm not a great golfer, but I really like it. Some days I've got some under par rounds in me, but most of the time I deal with back issues, and that'll drop me right into my handicap, which is right around a 12 at the moment. So looking to get better. I want to get into single digits this year. Back in 2020, when I got this thing, I was actually probably about an 8, and then fell a couple years ago and hurt my shoulder, dislocated, slight dislocation, tore my bicep and my pec a little bit. That kind of limited the game, brought some club head speed down a little bit, but I'm working back towards it. And now, just being 40 years old, and I'm 7 feet tall here, so pretty big, and that will just take tolls on your body by itself, let alone you know, vicious golf swings. So we'll see what happens. This is just definitely where I find my happy place, is out here in this. And if I could help other people create that for themselves, I would love to. That's a good putt. All right. Anybody want to chat in this live chat that we've got going on? Anybody want to shoot some chats just so I could see how that's going? Let's see. Got any participants yet? No. Sure can. Take it out of your... Hey, Braid, see if you could figure out how to help Allie there. Hey, Sharky Boys. Showed up in the chat here. That's fun. All right. Do it. I know, I'm not having a good round here. That's not the idea. I mean, the idea is always to play a good round of golf, but... Oh, that's growth. But that's okay. As we all know, that's all part of golf here. It's all about the next shot. Okay, that was pretty good. Oh yeah, yeah. Webcam right there, and then the actual video. Except our webcam is like up in the top corner. Yep, I have another one, like I said, set up where this camera will shoot this direction, but since you guys are running around in here at the moment, we'll just leave that one off. But what's that one for? It's to show the boys hanging out and all that stuff. So, like I said, once I have everybody over and we're shooting our videos, you know, that's one of the things that I'm thinking about, is a series of maybe playing some scrambles in here, and we'll shoot those. We should do a kids golf challenge, huh? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Maybe one of these days we'll do that. We'll get you guys all on the channel playing some golf here. That's great. That's great. Thank you to all who have come and liked it so far. Like I said, the golf hasn't been great today, but you know, this is just that initial introduction to make sure that everything's working as it should. Kind of give you an idea of what we're doing here. Not yet. Allie, we'll finish this one up, and then we'll probably shut her down, make some tweaks to the setup there. But like I said, the first time I've ever used any OBS Studio or anything like that, so that's kind of fun. We'll see what other kind of overlays we can get in there. Love to do the floor projection like Ben at Triple Bogey has done. Oh, that was just a thin no win. Here you go. You can see how a long putt works. So 54 footer. It's more like a 60 footer. And that's going to be soft. Let's just make this one 25 footer. And you're soft too. Cool. Good job, Jake.
What was that? Oh.
Yeah, let's try and hit some close ones here. That's what we need to do. Let's hit some close ones. Let's get some birdies. Get some birdies. Woo! Birdie! That's what we needed. We need to get a few more of those. Oh, yeah, well, my daughter just brought up, I'm here having a great time in my simulator, and my house is perfectly safe here in Colorado. We don't have any worries about the wildfires or anything, but to all those people out there in California that are suffering with those devastating losses and the incredible challenging environment that they're dealing with right now, we certainly want to send out our thoughts and prayers to all of you guys. Wife found a nice little GoFundMe earlier that she donated to, so if there's anything you guys can do, certainly reach out to those folks and see if there's any way that you can be of assistance to any of them. It's just a terrible situation there. Thanks for that reminder, Allie. This one's going to be on the wrong side of one of those slopes again. Woo. It is warm now. You can give it a little crack. No, just a little crack. Otherwise it'll get cold real fast. There you go. then go outside. I'm trying to keep it warm in here because I want to play some golf. I'm not running around sweating it up. Here, Mailed. Okay. 123. Let's get this one finished up and then we'll move on to playing some better golf. That's probably long too. Okay, just short. Short right. Okay. Well, we did it. It looks like that's going to be the kind of the end of this one, but thank you guys for sticking around if you did make it all the way to the end. We're going to be pushing out some content here on a fairly regular basis, I believe. We will see. I'm going to get a normal night set up where I can get on, and then if you guys do like the content and you want to be part of the channel, you can do it on that day, but I'll keep that stuff coming. Still trying to feel my way through all of this, so I'll keep you all updated. Love you guys. Be good to each other. Take care.